You cannot have maternal health without reproductive health. And reproductive health includes contraception and family planning and access to legal, safe abortion. Women are the largest untapped reservoir of talent in the world. Extremism thrives amid ignorance and anger, intimidation and cowardice. There's a difference between fair game and playing games. In almost every profession, whether it's law or journalism, finance or medicine or academia or running a small business, people rely on confidential communications to do their jobs. We count on the space of trust that confidentiality provides. When someone breaches that trust, we are all worse off for it. It is often when night looks darkest, it is often before the fever breaks that one senses the gathering momentum for change. When one feels that resurrection of hope in the midst of despair and apathy. We are a country where people of all backgrounds, all nations of origin, all languages, all religions, all races, can make a home. America was built by immigrants. The first lesson I've learned is that no matter what you do in your life, you have to figure out your own internal rhythms. I mean, what works for you doesn't necessarily work for your friend. Showing up is not all of life, but it counts for a lot. Now, I've always believed that women are not victims. We are agents of change, we are drivers of progress, we are makers of peace, or all we need is a fighting chance. If you believe you can make a difference, not just in politics, in public service, in advocacy around all these important issues, then you have to be prepared to accept that you are not going to get 100% approval. Part of diplomacy is to open different definitions of self-interest. I suppose I could have stayed home and baked cookies and had teas. In too many instances, the march to globalization has also meant the marginalization of women and girls. And that must change. If you're not comfortable with public speaking, and nobody starts out comfortable, you have to learn how to be comfortable at practice. I cannot overstate the importance of practicing. Get some close friends or family members to help evaluate you, or somebody at work that you trust. Forgiveness is a way of opening up the doors again and moving forward, whether it's a personal life or a national life. Let's continue to stand up for those who are vulnerable to being left out or marginalized. What we have to do is to find a way to celebrate our diversity and debate our differences without fracturing our communities. I am, adamantly against illegal immigration. There is a sense that things, if you keep positive and optimistic about what can be done, do work out. No. aftermath of September 11, and as the 9/11 Commission report so aptly demonstrates, it is clear that our intelligence system is not working the way that it should. I learned some valuable lessons about the legislative process, the importance of bipartisan cooperation, and the wisdom of taking small steps to get a big job done. My wish for the new millennium is for all children to grow up wiser and stronger and more prosperous for the future than ever before. In the Bible, it says they asked Jesus how many times he should forgive, and he said 70 times 7. Well, I want you all to know that I'm keeping a chart. I'm undaunted in my quest to amuse myself by constantly changing my hair. There's no day that is the same as the day before. So you have to be energized. You have to be focused.